everyone, and thank you for watching the Barre Beat podcast, streaming live to 802 Scoop from the Inside Scoop Studios, Main Street, Barre, Vermont. My name is Michael Booten. Of course, I have Liam over here. I can't pointing over to Liam Hogan from Hogan Group LLC. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
How are you doing this evening?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing well. You staying out of trouble?
Nope.
Never. Not at all?
Nope. Not with a 4-month-old pup running around.
Yes. Do you want to did we talk about this last time?
I think I told you about it, and it was still kind of in the works, but she's at the house and running crazy.
Raylene's already starting.
Oh, man.
She says harassment, just eat the dang Tootsies. Okay? Don't eat the real chocolate.
Oh, you shouldn't show her the pile of wrappers I have here. Don't look over here, Raylene.
Oh my goodness. Holy crap. Hey, Raylene, you're going to have to buy some more chocolate.
Please.
Oh my goodness. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot. So welcome everyone. I hope everyone's doing great this evening. Let's start out with the weather. We've got tomorrow, it's going to be 13 degrees, so nice and warm.
Nice and warm for your Tootsies.
Tootsies. And then a low of 4, but it will be partly sunny. So, I mean, that's one good thing.
Yeah.
Going to get a little bit warmer on Wednesday with some snow at 25 degrees with a low of 5. Thursday, it's going to be 28 degrees with a little bit of snow, teeny bit,
right.
Less than Wednesday. 28 for the high and 14 for the low. Friday, it's starting to get a little bit chillier.
Nice.
So that's going to be 15 degrees with a negative 8 in the low. So
Put your Tootsies away.
Put your Tootsies away. And whenever it gets that low, you have to remind people, if you're afraid of your pipes freezing, turn on the spigot just a little bit, just drip it. This way the water is moving. And, a lot of people are concerned about the possibility that it would raise their water rates, right? And it's a lot cheaper than busted pipes.
Yep.
Busted pipes are definitely not fun at all.
And I think they'll have the emergency warming shelters
the warming
open.
shelter will be open, so folks can go there because it's going to get cold.
It's going to get chilly.
It sure will. I just changed the layout of the screen to make you closer because you keep on going back.
Right. Because this is the best chair in the world,
yes.
And I like to go like this.
But Friday is not nearly as cold as Saturday, which is going to be 2 degrees with a negative 16.
Warm front. Whew.
Negative 2, sorry. Negative 2, negative 16.
Oh, wow.
So that's going to be frigid air, and that will be partly sunny. So while you're freezing your Tootsies off, you can at least look at the sun from inside. It's so cold, you're going to have to get booties for your puppy.
Yes. Or just not go outside.
Or just not go outside and let your dog defecate and pee in the house. I would highly recommend not.
Yes.
Get the booties.
Do you have booties for your 4-legged friend?
I do not, but she gets really chilly in the kind of weather, and she pulls up her paws.
Right,
it's awful.
Just goes,
It's awful. And then Sunday it's going to go up a bit, so it's 2 degrees with a negative 16.
Nice.
And then Monday next week we got snow and 5 degrees, negative 9.
We should do a special weather report on Saturday.
I will say this: I'm thinking we should do remote on Sunday.
Yeah.
So then I can stay inside and not have to come out and venture in the cold.
That's a good call.
Just a thought.
Yep. No.
Just a thought.
But
you know what? With all this snow, they're going to have ice on the ground, and snow on the ground, and then they're going to be putting salt in there.
Right.
And I'll be honest with you, the thing that you want to do is make sure that you have your vehicle undercoated
Yep.
And you can do that by reaching out to Val at Yipes, Barry, Bevins and Sons, and get your undercoating.
Get your undercoating.
Yeah.
And they have warm clothes.
They
I
do
saw.
have warm clothes.
In the blue bin out.
Yep, they're putting warm weather gear out for anybody. No questions and no judgments. Please take
Awesome.
what you need and leave the rest for others. Jackets, hoodies, ski pants, hats, gloves, blankets. And they were asking if you knew anybody that needed support in the community. So every small act matters. So that's really awesome.
Yep.
And I also was scrolling online and I saw that Vermont Quick Lube had a post about the cold weather as well.
Yep.
And apparently some people were up from, what was it, Florida? No, Virginia, which, mind you, beautiful right now. Not like it is up here. So this Emily Duell, she had said that had the best experience with Craig and his team at Vermont Quick Lube. My partner and I were driving back to Virginia, and they realized their wiper fluid had frozen in the car.
Oh, man.
I'm not going to lie to you, I have never had my wiper fluid frozen.
No.
So my guess is their wiper fluid was not Vermont okay wiper fluid.
Right. It's not the orange stuff you get for winter.
No, it definitely was not. Anyway, so they stopped there, and Vermont Quick Lube warmed up their vehicle and then replaced their wiper fluid. And
Nice.
yeah, so they dropped a nice little comment for Vermont Quick Lube.
Awesome. Gotta love it down there.
Yes. All right. So let's move on to, did you look up anything on the select board?
It looked like the same that we had talked about last week, the 13th.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you see who got the positions?
No.
I
'Cause they have the
know
development review board.
Don Koch, I think, was he one? Did they not? They did not give it out. So maybe it hasn't happened yet. So maybe I'm wrong. And
Or you have insider information.
I doubt that. I doubt that very much. I'll stay by my original guesses from last week.
Yep.
All right. So tomorrow, for folks that don't know, we'll probably be voting on the budget for the BUUSD.
Nice.
Full disclosure, I am the board chair.
So does that mean you're voting yes or no?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't actually have to vote because
there
I'm
you
the
go.
board chair, unless I have to break the tie.
Gotcha.
In which case, I don't think I'll have to break a tie tomorrow.
Well, that's good.
Unless I feel really strongly to register my vote,
Yep.
it's just it's not counted as a. I don't think it does.
Not
I don't know.
counted.
But based on the school board meeting, this was from Joanne, the superintendent. She had decided to recommend only one budget option for the adoption consideration. This reflects a general fund 0.5 staff per position reduction, which was previously discussed at $60,000, and making the square foot for facilities reduction to 0.85. So it was originally $1 per square foot, and bringing it down to 0.85 saves $100,000 from the budget. And there was some additional additions made, including $10,000 for wood chips, $25,000 for summer custodial assistance, and also $100,000 for summer school. And there was an increased revenue by using $100,000 from the tax stabilization fund. We're looking at a budget increase of so the per pupil education spending goes up, which is a 3.36% increase. The thing that everybody wants to know is, what is it going to be on my taxes?
Right.
So this year is kind of weird because we have the reassessment going on in Barre City,
Yep.
and Barrytown doesn't have the reassessment going on. So at this moment, based on the current CLA, the equalized spending and all that junk, frustrating parts of our education spending, which goes away if Act 73 moves forward. That being said, we're looking at for Barrytown, a house that's $100,000, seeing an increase of about $200. And for a house that's $200,000, it would be $430, and then it goes for $300,000. It's about $648 for Barrytown.
Yep.
Barre City, it's a little bit different. So with our reappraisal, we bring our CLA up, right? But the cost of the houses go up as well. Poor Liam, he's like, I don't understand this at all. And I get it. It is a little bit confusing, the stuff. It's a little bit confusing, and it's confusing for me, and I've been doing it for 3 years now.
So the prices of the houses go up.
The prices of the houses go up, but the tax rates go down. So it's the same amount of money that's coming out, but it's just weird. And the way that it works, we're probably looking at a tax rate decrease in Barre City when you factor in CLA and the statewide CLA.
Gotcha.
I don't know that for a fact because I don't have I don't have exactly the tool to show that. But for a house that's appraised at $100,000 now, if the CLA didn't change, well, no, the CLA would change. So a $100,000 house after the reappraisal, it'll be a $49 increase. A $200,000 would be $99, and $300,000 would be $149. But you factor in that reappraisal, and I think they said that the houses are like undervalued by like 60%. So you're looking at a $100,000 house that will probably be like $150 to $160 house.
Right.
So in that case, you're paying between $50 and $90 extra for if your house is currently assessed. That's what I think.
So it actually works out better for the city.
Well, no, it doesn't work out better for the city because it's the same overall rate that the state has. So it's not necessarily better or worse for the city. The change feels better for the city, but the amount of taxes that are being paid based on the amounts that it's not, you're paying the same for both communities because it's one USD. Yeah. Did that make any sense? Was that clear as mud?
Yeah, I think some, but I think the CLA and changing and the numbers being different is confusing.
Education spending is bonkers, and I hope that we get the foundation formula installed so that we can move that forward and bypass all that crap. At least we'll have that one thing set in stone, and it won't change. The foundation formula is about $15,000 per weighted student, and that'll get rid of the whole like confusing long-term weighted daily membership, whatever. It's all screwy. Education spending is screwy in Vermont, and it's expensive. And people don't want to change it because they don't want to lose their local schools, and I understand that, but
it's
you
screwy.
kind of got to. So, yeah.
Exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Thrilling.
So we'll be probably voting on that tomorrow.
Nice.
And the warning that. Most important thing is, it's just one more step to me being done. And then I'm done with the school board, and I don't have to deal with it anymore. And I'm not going to lie, I'm very happy about that.
We should have a calendar in here. Michael's school board countdown.
I have a countdown.
You have a countdown.
I'm counting down the days. I don't have a countdown, but I think I'm going to do a countdown.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on to Vermont news, because there's no city council,
Right.
and I don't have any information on Barre Town. Was there a meeting this week?
Not this week. There was a meeting last week, which I think is the one we talked about.
Okay. Yep.
January 13th.
Okay. All right. So this is an interesting story.
Yep.
And I love this story, and I can't wait to talk about it. I'm actually very excited about it. So the Islamic Society of Vermont Mosque in South Burlington hosts a volunteer-run health clinic that provides free primary and specialty care every Saturday to any community member, regardless of insurance status. Founded by local physicians, the clinic aims to prevent medical crises and that clog emergency rooms by addressing health issues before they become terminal or advanced. And they help pay for tests through donations as well. I freaking love this.
Yeah.
It is the nonprofit, the religious organizations stepping up into that gap and filling a need in our community. And I find it so phenomenal.
Yeah. Where are they?
So they're up in South Burlington. So we do have like a free clinic down here in Barre.
Yeah.
You know, we have the People's Health and Wellness Clinic. I'm a big fan of churches, religious organizations getting involved in these social issues.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, and I love that they're focusing on primary care.
Yeah.
It is super awesome.
Well, it's hard to find a primary care doctor these
Oh.
days.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
You just can't.
No, you can't. And they're open on Saturdays, which a lot of
Helps a lot of
people,
people.
you know, have Saturdays off and they can go there.
And you say they're doing it by donation?
So they're volunteering their time. The medical professionals are volunteering their time. They work, I think, for UVM.
Yep.
And they're going down there and doing that on their own time, which that part makes me feel, well, I'm very happy for them that they're doing that.
Yeah.
I actually think that the state should help fund those type of organizations.
Yep.
Which probably will get me into some trouble with folks, but hear me out. It's cheaper to deal with the health issues before they become real problems.
Yeah.
So it's not just like free health care. So there's
I don't think that's going to land you in trouble.
no. Well, you never know. I mean, we've got
I think we all agree on
TJ
healthcare.
on, so
Oh, TJ.
he can get.
I saw some stuff about him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Is it true he's starting a new podcast?
He's not starting a new podcast, but he's joining the 80 Scoop family.
Nice.
Yes.
So that means I gotta.
Yeah, we're gonna kick you out. We're gonna kick you out. You're gone.
He's going for
history.
my chair.
He's going for your chair. No, I guess they're gonna be streaming from home,
Yep.
or from his location, but streaming to 802 Scoop, and I have to get with him to work out the details on how that can work.
Yep.
So that'll be
That'll
really
be fun
awesome.
to watch.
Yeah,
We can go sit on his
He's
podcast.
going to get lots of comments. Raylene's going to have to deal with them all, so it's great.
Extra work for Raylene.
Extra work for Raylene. She can handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that healthcare situation, I just
that's
freaking
awesome.
love it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. All right. So the town of Heinsberg and its newly formed police union have finalized their 3-year contract that established a structured wage increases and formalized benefits for officers. This agreement marks the first collective bargaining pact for the department aimed at improving officer retention and stabilizing the local force amid regional recruitment challenges. Ain't that the truth?
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm surprised that this is their first contract, considering.
Yeah.
Police officers are hard to come by.
Well, and just what they go through, nobody wants to do it.
No. Why would you? And you do something. I don't think people understand the difficulty of being a police officer, especially in today's society where they're demonized for anything.
Yeah.
And you got to put yourself in their positions. They are constantly under attack, both literal and physical.
Yeah.
And snap judgments that when you're looking at from the Monday morning quarterbacking on that stuff, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard to, and then you got to have the support of your the leadership in your community. You need the support of the community in itself, and management, and that's tough. So I understand their desire to retain people.
For sure, and I think that'll be a good first step.
Yep. All right. So a study for Lamoille South Supervisory Union predicts a 10% decline in student enrollment by 2030 across Stowe, Morristown, and Elmore, despite overall population growth in these towns. Officials attribute this disconnect to an aging demographic and critical shortage of affordable housing, which prevents younger families from moving into the district.
So people are getting old, but nobody's having any babies.
You know what? I'm not going to lie. That's on you, man.
How's that on me? I don't live in Stowe.
Your generation is not having children. Coming from a guy that doesn't have any children. But nobody wants me to be a father. I did the world a great good.
I'm doing the world a favor.
By not passing on my genes. I'm sure there's a few people in Barre that would say that. Oh man. Yeah, no. I mean, that's your job, man. You're young.
Gotcha.
So how old are you again?
27?
You're
28?
Biological clock is ticking. It ticks a lot slower than your counterparts on the feminine side.
Well,
but
that's good.
It does click. I think it does. I don't really. Well, I guess not. I mean, Greg Gutfeld just had a kid, and I think he's like 60.
Well, there you go.
So you got plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
You got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Plenty of time to make that happen. How many kids do you want, Liam?
None.
You got a dog. Why would you want kids?
Right. I've got a 4-month-old pup. Why would I want a freaking kid? Jeez.
Well, you got to have a kid so that we can boost the enrollment.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. By, a 1/4%?
1/4%. I don't know how many kids are in their school, but my guess is that's a lot less. Probably a lot less. Unless you're like popping out kids like it's, going out of style. I mean,
no.
Wasn't there a guy down south that had like 30 kids?
Wow.
With like 50 different women?
That's impressive.
I think, and people that are doing the math on that are like, wait a minute.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I think it might have been 60 kids.
Be careful what you Google there.
Wait a minute, hold up. Ready? So I'm going to Gemini and asking.
Oh, jeez.
Most kids.
I'm eating the real chocolate, Jeff.
Person. We'll just see if Gemini can figure that out for me. Hopefully it will. I am curious. So most born to one woman, 69. 69 kids to one woman.
Holy crap.
So for all the ladies that are watching right now, imagine 69. 69. She had 27 pregnancies in total, which included 16 pairs of sugar plums. That is gonna be awful. Awful. That's good. You know.
And what?
At the last kid, she's just like, I'm done. Have to be.
And what are the age gaps? Holy crap!
It doesn't say. It doesn't say. Oh, this was, but it was back in the 18th century. It was Russia, so that makes kind of sense.
Right.
And for a father, Ismail, and this is according to Gemini for folks, looks like Genghis Khan may have no record. Okay, wait a minute. So Ismail ibn Sharif from Sultan of Morocco, he is the most widely cited official record holder. And his claim is he fathered 867 children.
Holy Batman.
That's a lot of kids.
Wow.
That's a lot of kids. That's, I'm all good.
Yeah.
I'm all
We can
good.
safely say
we need him here in Stowe to boost the rolls.
No, he did his part.
He did his part back in, I don't know, was that the 1400s?
So we could all be related to that guy.
Yeah. We could be. We could be. We could be. Well, that was 17th and early 18th century, so
You have any relatives going back that far?
not for me. No. I mean, obviously I have relatives going back that far if I'm existing. But I don't think it was Genghis Khan. I think my roots are more Ireland and stuff like that.
Never know.
True. All right. So
Well, that was a nice little sidetrack.
it was. And now people are dropping off because of it. Oh, well. Hartford Community Restorative Justice Center in White River Junction provides critical support for individuals reentering society after incarceration, offering transitional housing, job placement, and mentorship through programs like Circles of Support and Accountability. Anyway, so are you familiar with justice centers?
No.
So we actually have a justice center in Barre, and it's the Greater Barre Community Justice Center. They COSA is like the best part of it. Circle of Support and Accountability. It is phenomenal. It's like a discipleship program, which doesn't mean anything to you. Now that I'm thinking about that, so it's you are assigned individuals that help you reestablish your life in the community. Yes. And there was an article, I think it was in Digger, talking about the Hartford Community Restorative Justice Center, and it's pretty awesome. The center reports that over 90% of its clients find stability and avoid reoffending while participating. And that is something that is super important because recidivism is something that is a problem.
Right.
All right. This one's going to get me into a little bit of trouble. I got to be really careful on this because there's one thing that, you ever heard the term of don't poop where you eat?
Yes.
Yes.
That's very important.
So obviously I'm in the legislature. So this is a particular individual in the legislature. Nice guy, by the way. Has been very nice. Did you hear about the UFO thing?
No.
So Representative Troy Hedrick has introduced a bill H654, which proposes the creation of a state task force to evaluate reports of unidentified anomalous phenomena.
What?
I know. It's UFO.
What?
That's UAPs in the state's airspace and waters. While the bill includes a nod to investigating cryptids like Lake Champlain's Champ, its primary goal is to address public safety concerns related to the increasing use of commercial and delivery drones. See,
Do we have public safety concerns with that?
well, I mean, yeah, I think some people have some concerns with drone usage. I mean, I have a drone license, like an actual license for it. And I can tell you that some people do not like drones. And there is some concern, like, there's a lot of people that get drones and don't realize that they can't fly them unless they get authorization, especially in Barre.
Right.
In Barre City, we are in a class, I don't remember if it's class E or D, but we're class airspace where you have to get permission to fly in Barre City. And there's parts of Barre City that you have to actually get special authorization from the FAA. So anyway, the task force would be led by the Departments of Public Safety and Transportation to coordinate with federal agencies and academic experts on unexplained sightings. Hedrick also argues that as policymakers, Vermont leaders have an obligation to stay ahead of atmospheric trends and ensure clear data is collected on all unidentified objects.
Right on. Is he a Republican or a Democrat?
He's a Democrat. So, I mean, when you realize that it's about, drones and stuff like that, although we haven't really started going down that route yet. We certainly, I don't even know if the state has authority.
I'm just trying to think the last time I saw a drone flying overhead.
Well, I mean, I fly drones all the time.
Well, yeah, you do, but I mean...
Do you know how to fly a drone? Have you ever flown a drone?
I have a little DJI mini drone at home.
Oh.
But I don't see random drones just flying over my house.
Do you have a license?
Yes. And I used to have an app with the airspace thing that I could...
I was about to... Do you have like a real license though?
No. But when I got mine, it wasn't as regulated. I got mine during COVID.
Well, that's some bullshit.
Yeah. But now
it was just as regulated then, because I got mine before COVID.
Yeah, but isn't there a size? If it's above a certain size, you have to take a class. Mine was so small, I didn't have to.
Yeah. So technically now though, you probably should double check that because you still need to get some, I think you have to take a test. Have you taken the test?
No, because it's in a box somewhere in the garage. I haven't flown it in years.
Oh, well, just so you know, you have to take a test.
Oh, gotcha.
There's like a 10-question test, I think, for hobbyist. You're a hobbyist. You're not a professional drone.
A hobbyist with a drone in a box.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
If you don't use it, then it's a $300 drone. You should be using it.
It was $300 7 years ago. 6 years ago.
Although you can't download the app for it.
No.
You have to go to the Chinese website to get the app to download it.
So I can't even use it in the first place.
Well, you can. You just have to manually download the pack.
That's some bullshit.
It is. But you should have gotten the more expensive drone.
Right.
Which I did not do either.
Well,
I got a DJI.
My birthday's coming up. You can get me one for my birthday.
I could. I'm not going to.
But I'm just saying, I have not seen a drone fly over my house. Randomly.
Well, we're going to have to remedy that, I think, right? We'll do a couple drone hits over Liam's house.
And then you can go talk to the task force about why you did it.
This is true. I don't have to talk to anybody about it as long as I have permission to fly. Stowe Select Board is currently debating a cap on short-term rentals. prompting major local resorts like Spruce Peak and Top Notch to lobby for exemptions. So one of the problems with the short-term rentals is it's screwing our our housing stock. It's a real problem.
Short-term rentals, that's when they put a cap on how long you can rent.
Correct.
They can say,
it's not,
I'm putting this out here for a month. That's it.
Right. So like for, Airbnbs, anytime it's not like a landlord-tenant situation, it's a short-term rental, and they're flooding the market. It's definitely, it's great.
Right.
But it's also causing problems with the housing market because the people can't rent, right? Which normally you would have rented it out, but now it's become a short-term rental. And the state is trying to, and the municipality obviously is trying to deal with that problem, especially like what's really interesting is that Stowe is seeing a reduction in kids, and yet they're doing the short-term rentals.
They're doing that.
Yeah. So.
But they're not trying to eliminate it, because I was just going to say, I think a lot of people benefit from a short-term rental.
Yeah, I mean, like traveling nurses and stuff like that. They're trying to cap the short-term rentals. Beth Roberts has taken over as new CEO of Blue Cross Blue Shield of Vermont, stepping into the role just as the federal tax credits for Affordable Care Act plans have expired. She faces the immediate challenge of record high healthcare costs in Vermont caused by bad laws. Good evening, Joe. And I'm going to say hello to Jeff, and I already said hello to TJ. Where spending averages nearly 20% of household income, and a historically adversarial relationship with UVM, which, as a side note, do you know how much the UVM exec makes?
Probably something ridiculous.
Give me a ridiculous number.
$300,000 a year.
That's a ridiculous number to you.
Yeah, because if I made $300,000 a year, I'd be okay.
So, for the record, I'm going to go and look up. So right now, their expenses, their assets, I'm looking at their 1090. University of Vermont Medical Center Incorporated. And I'm going to go down to their employee section where it's going to tell me what their CEO makes. And you're going to be stunned, my friend. Stunned.
Can it be in the million? What is he making, like 1.5? Holy crap.
I'm trying to find it. I'm pretty sure when I saw it, it was like 1.9.
Holy moly.
Oh, I know. Like insane.
If I made that kind of money.
Ready?
Yep.
$1,948,480.
Nice. That's a good sized paycheck.
It's a good sized paycheck.
Yes.
Non-profit, mind you.
Yeah.
Non-profit. UVM is a non-profit. I sent a text message to Teddy, and I said, "You've got to be kidding me." And he was like, and he made a comment about, the tax the rich. And I was just like, well, I'm not there. But we should cut down on these nonprofits.
Right.
I mean, that's insane.
Yeah,
that's $2 million a year.
Yeah.
$2 million a year. I put that into a fund, and I can live off it.
Right. Just put that in a bank account somewhere. I'll just hang out.
Live off on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's insane. Yeah. So Ryan McLaren, a former top aide to U.S. Senator Peter Welch, has officially entered the 2026 race for Vermont Lieutenant Governor. What's your thoughts?
Is that another Democrat?
He's a Democrat, yep. He joins a Democratic primary field that includes former Lieutenant Governor Molly Gray, setting up. Was she actually a Lieutenant Governor?
Yeah. I think she was only one term, though.
Joe Edson says he'll be making that much tonight after he wins the mega bucks.
Oh.
Joe, I just want you to know, my campaign, you can fund my campaign up to $1,050 when you win. Just letting you know.
Just throwing that detail out there.
Just throwing it out there just so you know. 1,900,000. Unbelievable. I should feel great for him. Great for him. He was able to make that. So anyway, setting up a contest between two candidates with deep ties to the state's congressional delegation.
Any Republicans going to run for that?
Yeah, John Rogers will run. We'll probably have him in here. We'll probably have him in here on Barre Beat.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's a good guy. I like John. Want to get Phil in here.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to answer his phone.
Well, he does. He just. I think what my problem is I'm going through the channels, and I probably should just like stop him in the hall and say, "Hey,
come on our podcast."
Yeah, just come on my podcast. Maybe I'll get him on sometime. One of these days. Raylene's working on it too. She'll probably get him on her table talk and
people
leave me out in the cold.
Probably. Well, when she gets him on table talk, we'll all come on table talk.
No, she won't let us in.
No?
No, she'll lock the door.
Probably.
She'll padlock it. But yeah, John Rogers is a good guy. So I'm just going to throw my endorsement out there for John.
There you go. Maybe he'll come on the podcast.
Who, mind you, he'll come on. He'll definitely come on. I can ask him to come on soon. You want to be able to meet him?
Sure.
Like, I don't even know who this guy is.
Isn't he from like Corinth or some town like that?
I think he's down south somewhere.
And he's the one who had that whole road thing.
Yeah, I know, Joe. He is busy. He is busy.
Phil or John?
Both of them are actually busy.
Yeah.
But I'm more likely to get John on because Phil is way more busy. All right, moving on. A recent report by the Vermont Agency of Education highlights a significant rise in school transportation costs, with some districts seeing annual increases up to 35% due to a dwindling pool of bus vendors. The lack of competition is exacerbated by private equity firms acquiring small local bus companies, which school officials fear reduces their bargaining power and leads to less responsive service. All while we face a student body shortage as well. So our students are going down, and our bus prices are going up, which is like education. Our student body goes down, and our cost of education is going up.
Because we're not having enough babies.
Yeah, get on that.
Hey, can't be the only one here.
Sure you can. You know what those buses need, though?
Gas.
Yes. You know what else they need?
People to drive them.
Oil changes. So Ruthier Auto Center is now offering walk-in oil changes.
Nice.
No appointment needed, but at your convenience instead. Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., enjoy a cup of coffee, relax or get some work done at their comfortable waiting area, which is pretty nice, with access to Wi-Fi while the team gets the job done. For folks that want to know, that's 181 South Main Street, Barre, Vermont.
Wouldn't it be a drive-in oil change? Not a walk-in?
No. It would be go there, walk in, and then they drive the vehicle in.
Oh, gotcha.
And John Rogers lives in Glover. next to Barton.
Yeah.
Thank you, Larry.
Thanks, Larry.
All
He's
right.
a real MVP.
Some sad news. Emergency crews responded to a significant structure fire on Swanton Road early Monday morning.
Ooh, I saw that on the news. Yeah.
Yeah. Very sad.
Yeah.
Temporary closure of the busy thoroughway. The blaze required assistance from multiple surrounding fire departments to bring under control, with police diverting traffic for several hours to allow for equipment access and safety. While no injuries were reported, the building sustained substantial damage, and investigators are currently working to determine the cause of the ignition. The road has since been reopened to travelers, though officials remain on site to monitor the potential hotspots. It's terrible.
Yep.
Have you ever been to a house fire?
No.
No.
Have you?
I haven't, but my sister has. Lost absolutely everything.
Wow.
And it was devastating. All the photos,
Yeah.
everything was lost.
Stuff you can't replace.
No, you can't. And she had old photos because we're older. We don't have digital, and it wasn't up in the cloud. Although all my pictures are up in the cloud.
Well, when you were a little tyke, they probably had the stone tablets. You had to draw your picture, right?
Did you eat any of those Tootsie Rolls?
No, not one.
You probably should have, because the chocolate has laxatives in it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. And if they don't, I will be putting them in later. So the next time you're down here,
Get ready.
get ready.
We're going to need an intermission if that's happening.
Yeah. Vermont lawmakers are currently considering significant updates to the state's decades-old bottle bill to improve recycling rates and modernize the system. The proposed changes include expanding the types of beverage containers eligible for deposit, such as water bottles, wine, and sports drinks. Wine bottles aren't returnable?
Some of them are.
I don't know, because I don't drink wine bottles. I thought they were. I thought liquor bottles were.
Yep, some of them are. I know beer cans are.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Obviously, you know about the beer cans.
Yep, obviously. And I should restate my previous, when you said house fire. I have not been through a house fire for myself, but as a volunteer firefighter on various departments, I have been through house fires.
Yeah.
So.
That's not an easy job.
No.
Stephen Smith says our neighbor's house caught fire last year, or maybe the year before. I can't remember which one it was either. It was terrifying.
Yeah.
Yep. Joe Edson says that's awesome, Liam. I always say that I must be older than Michael, and so Liam's young. He probably doesn't remember when the bottle. Wait a minute. I don't remember when that came into effect. You were probably, well, yeah.
Well,
you don't remember collecting bottles for stuff, do you? Because I think that probably happened after or before.
No, I remember collecting bottles and taking them to a redemption center when I was a kid.
Did you ever go to Bud Hill? Do you even know what Bud Hill is?
I don't, but I'm sure we have to get my mom in here one day.
She can talk about Bud Hill?
She could talk, I think, a little more about whatever it is you're talking about.
Bud Hill is up at the racetrack, Thunder Road. There's a place that's called Bud Hill. I remember as a kid going around during that time and picking up all the beer cans.
All the beer cans.
Great. Made lots of money
Free
doing
money.
that. It was great. It was great. Yeah. I wish we could get rid of the plastic bag ban, though.
Yeah, you want to talk about freaking plastic bags. Paper.
I don't want to talk
no,
about.
No. Paper straws.
No paper straws.
Yeah.
You know what?
We need plastic straws back.
Do you know where you don't have to return your cans?
Where?
Summer Street Tavern, because you can just give your can back after you get a drink. And this Saturday, January 24th, from 9 to 12, Randy Beer, Country, and Classic Rock.
Like
will be playing.
B-E-R?
B-E-E-R.
Nice. Me and that guy will get along.
I feel like you have a drinking problem. The way that you're talking makes me wonder if you have a drinking problem.
No.
But at least you don't have the problem that we're going to talk about next. You better not. Don't tell me if you do. No, tell me if you do, because then I can help you try to get help.
Well.
He's trying to think. Liam's thinking, what the heck's the next item on the agenda?
Right. What? And I don't have a drinking problem. I just drink when I have to.
I think you and Barb were talking about how you guys don't.
Right. We
yeah.
take one for the team.
Yeah. Well, so this is a little bit sadder. Residents of Clark Street in Burlington have filed a lawsuit against the Howard Center seeking the relocation of its local drug recovery and needle exchange site. The plaintiffs argue that the facility's presence has led to an increased neighborhood crime, public drug use, and safety hazards that interfere with their quality of life. Conversely, the proponents of the site emphasize that it provides life-saving services, that moving it could displace vulnerable individuals for essential medical care. The legal challenge highlights the intensifying tension between community safety concern and the state's decentralized approach to addressing the opioid crisis. I'll just say that for folks that don't want that in their neighborhood and that are going to vote for people that don't want that in their neighborhood like that, because it's needle exchanges, right? Like, and I have a problem with that. If you're talking about recovery, like Turning Point Center of Central Vermont, perfect. You know, that's good. But to do needle exchanges, safe injection sites, passing out crack bomb or crack pipes, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So if you are in that feeling of like, I don't like that stuff, you can move to Barre. Okay, I'm okay with that as long as you're gonna like continue that mentality of not crazy government and get rid of the progressive stuff. Move to Barre, go to Fecto's home. They have single wides, they have double wides, they have plenty of housing stock. And according to their site, they're excited to announce 4 brand new single wide homes that have just arrived and are for sale. So come on down.
Nice.
Move away from Burlington. Don't take the politics of Burlington, and reach out to Fecto Homes at 350 River Street, Montpelier, or 802-229-2721. You like how I'm like fitting all the
infomercials? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I feel pretty impressed with myself. Feeling pretty impressed with myself. All right. Cat fanciers. Do you like cats?
I live with cats. Do you like cats?
I do not. I do not like cats. So Cat Fanciers Association recently held its annual cat show in South Burlington, drawing breeders and enthusiasts from across the region to showcase dozens of different breeds. The event featured competitive judging based on specific breed standards, alongside with educational opportunities for the public to learn about the feline health and responsible ownership.
That's all the crazy cat ladies went. So let me just tell you,
I've owned 2 cats in my life. I've owned 2, and I did love them. They were great cats, but I started hating cats when a cat pissed in my Jeep. I cannot keep my top off on my Jeep because cats, they jump in and they piss on the seat. Okay? And let me tell you, one of the worst and foul smelling things is cat piss.
And you can't get it out.
No, you can't. Unless you bring it to Root Year's Auto Center.
Well, they have walk-in
where they
cleanings?
No, you could bring it in and have them do a deep clean, or you can just like forget it and buy a new vehicle from Preston's Kia.
Right. With cat pee, you might have to.
And they can walk you through, Preston's Kia can walk you through the entire process, get financing for you. It's all great. And then you can just leave the cat piss soaked Jeep.
Yep.
Yeah. That was good. That was good too.
Yeah.
That was a great segue. All right. Vermont state officials are raising concern that anticipated cuts to federal environmental funding could jeopardize the state's ability to meet its legally mandated climate targets under the Global Warming Solutions Act. Or we could repeal it. Shocker. Why don't we do that? So are you familiar? So the Global Warming Solutions Act, which is not solutions, and it's awful. It spawned the clean heat standard, which will kill, any type of affordability in Vermont. I mean, the environmental stuff that we do, all it does is make it unaffordable to live in Vermont. And it's really frustrating. And I've signed on to a couple bills, and then VPIRG lost their mind. They were like, oh, no, Michael's signing on the bills. Oh, he's a big bad oil guy. Whatever. VPIRG. Kiss it. Anyway. Making friends, influencing people.
Watch 4 or 5 people from VPIRG be watching the podcast tonight.
Oh, they watch. I'm sure they do. They love me. They love me so much. I wave. Yeah. So we're not going to be able to meet our goals, and which means that, these organizations will be able to sue us for not meeting our goals because in our infinite wisdom, the legislature about 2-3 years ago voted to make it so that you could sue the state of Vermont if we don't meet our climate expectations.
Well, that was really smart.
That was super, super smart. Super smart. I would have voted no on that.
Yeah. I think a lot of people would have.
Yeah, how about we not make a way to sue ourselves?
Right.
So
I can sue the state of Vermont because you didn't make your... Huh.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's great.
But what are the chances of them actually winning that?
Oh, high. We didn't hit the standard.
Okay. So they just get a bunch of money?
Super smart.
Yeah.
Super smart. All right. So we've hit 8 o'clock, and I wanted to leave on the Dean Scream. So it came up. I think it was on WCAX. It came up as it's been 21 years since Howard Dean, which I explained who Howard Dean was before the show, because Liam was too young to remember him. And so with that, I'm gonna play it. Are you excited about this? I'm pretty stinking excited. There we go. And for folks watching, and they remember this.
You know something? You know something? If you had told us 1 year ago that we were going to come in third in Iowa, we would have given anything for that. And you know something?
You know something?
You know something? Not only are we going to New Hampshire, Tom Harkin, we're going to South Carolina and Oklahoma and Arizona and North Dakota and New Mexico. And we're going to California and Texas and New York. And we're going to South Dakota and Oregon and Washington and Michigan. And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House. Yeah!
You know what he didn't do?
He probably didn't make it out of Iowa.
He didn't make he didn't make it to the White House, that's for sure. I'm sure he's a great guy. You know, he's only the reason why we have bad health care in the state of Vermont. That's what I heard. I heard that somewhere. That's when we caused like all sorts of issues with health care, and companies started leaving the state, and that's the reason why our health care is so high. I
Jeff
don't know
probably
if that's
remembers
true,
him.
but I'm just going to say it with authority.
There you go.
I don't know if it's true. I'm probably wrong. I shouldn't say that. He's probably a really nice guy.
Probably. He probably doesn't like you anymore.
Well, I don't think he ever really liked me.
No?
I voted for I think it was Ruth Dwyer that ran against him. My first vote for governor was for Ruth Dwyer.
And did he win?
She did not win. Unfortunately, Howard Dean did. But he didn't win the presidency. So there's that. Was that 2004? So that was Bush. All right. Anything exciting you want to say?
Nope.
All right. Well, in that case, I want to thank everybody for watching right up till the end. Not a lot of people, but I think people are starting to get used to us on Sundays.
Yeah.
So drop in the comments and let us know if you prefer Sundays or Mondays. Because I'm not going to lie, we have way more viewers on Sunday.
On Sunday.
Yeah. That's what I've noticed.
Right.
All right. Everybody have a great evening.